if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wait, what?
Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hold on.
Hello there. Oh, it's been
I
quite a
wasn't
while.
expecting to see you here. Your story quest is nice.
Hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Hey.
The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
Oh.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming.
Can I meet them one day?
Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was going to head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
Whoa. She is
You
nobody's
know I'm not
mistress.
the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
What's going on?
Oh, come on.
That a hint to
Not
your
this
story
again.
quest?
That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
Oh,
I know, I'm
excuses.
sorry.
Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid.
Oh, they are sowing the
Have you
seeds
been
for her
delaying
story
our trip
quest.
because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Did you swear on that?
Oh, Nilu's getting
Friends shouldn't lie to
cheated.
each other, you know.
They're sowing seeds
Fine,
for
I
her
wonder if
story
you're
quest.
willing
I'm
to
gonna listen
swear on
first.
what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Junior's dad was onto something.
Yeah, she knows her pretty well.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Since I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya?
Well, I don't feel like we're starting
All
Dia's
right.
story quest
I'll
now.
share what I know. Smaller brigades like Ain al-Ahmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On
Is
any other
Poison
day,
Beast one of
I
them?
would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than DEHYA al-Ahmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name.
The
I
beard of
found it
Al-Ahmar.
insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that DEHYA al-Ahmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Wait, what?
Wait, what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
She really just
Yep.
hijacked
The
Nilu's
scenes
story.
tend to be quite gruesome, too.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I mean, they're
I don't know.
mercenaries.
People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women.
Damn, he is
Of course,
a
the
loser.
other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Ooh, she heard all
What
of
about
that?
your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
She never knew her mother.
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
Bruh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
Neither did she.
It's all right, lady. That's pretty common in stories.
Hold on now. You really gonna talk about stories? She done hijacked the middle of Nilu's story quest for real. Like, I didn't even get a good enough momentum, and here she comes. She just derailed the whole thing. I mean, I'm loving what we're getting, but you couldn't wait like one more day? I was gonna record yours tomorrow. This is not looking good for pulling for Nilu. I'm just gonna say that now.
But the problem... Yeah. I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
Smuggling who?
I
Goods or
see.
people?
But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge.
Well, I feel like
It's a lifestyle
Dunya's
I
gonna
enjoy.
follow her into the desert.
That
I'm
may
sorry, I
be
keep
true.
looking over here. I'm not
It'll
live.
be impossible
but it's a
for
habit.
those who care about them not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Do we really just start Dia's quest in the middle of Nilu's story quest without any props?
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help.
Yeah, we can't worry, Dunya. She's been through enough worries in her life.
I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. Alright, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Oh, okay, that wasn't in the middle of Dia's story quest of her Nilu's. It was literally just the start of it. Okay. I was like, dang. As soon as we get here. Excellent. So, little quick history lesson. Dia is actually the... Wait, no. She is the second 5-star that I pulled for. Yelan was the first. But I knew I wanted Dia from the very get-go. This is one of my... She's like... Her and Yelan are like the top 2 design characters in this game for me. I think Dia just narrowly edges her out because I like black and red. That's the bias there. But also, she just looks amazing. I love her. I love what they did with her with the promotion prior to her release. Her character is amazing. I couldn't wait. Gameplay, you know, of course, she may unfortunately fall behind Yelan by magnitudes, but yeah, I don't care about meta all that much. Anyway, let's see what we got with her first ever story mission. Can't wait to see what this does.
Hey,
I'm
Dia,
pretty sure
you're
it's some-
back.
Alright, shh.
Are these 2 friends of yours?
I trust Dia with my life.
Oh, so you've already become like one of us then?
You got it, Haroon.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to lately.
Uh-oh.
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets.
Wait,
They
really?
even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Interesting. Okay, that's a new thing that
Even the
wasn't
most
brought up
ferocious
before.
beasts still protect their own. And it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
Uh-oh. They've
That's
broken
right.
Dia's
Once
principles.
they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market.
I don't know what other brigade
Portion of
would
the
trust them at
profits is
this point.
immediately exchanged.
Downfall of that
Unfortunately,
whole
we
brigade
weren't able
thing.
to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps.
May as well. Everybody else
One
already
last
talking
thing we
about it.
discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Akhmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
They were able to cause so much damage that somehow makes things even more confused. Absolutely.
It sounds mighty strange to me, too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us.
Yes, you can.
How to say, though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Akhmar is your father's crew after
Oh,
all.
he a loyal boy. Let's go.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Akhmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked.
Ooh.
Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah,
But there were
Hisham,
survivors.
Khalaf. You're here, too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebot. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him.
Better believe it. You know what? Paimon's
Now that we
kept
know
her
you'll have a
lip
capable
shut
partner with you,
surprisingly
we
a
can also
lot during this so far.
Hey, what about Paimon? do anything special?
I ruined it.
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide.
You know my
Wherever
guide.
he goes, Paimon will follow.
That doesn't make
Oh.
you a guy.
In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Bro, you can't do anything.
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless.
She's
She's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, that alone would still make her quite formidable.
Tell her
no
like
idea.
it is.
I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, judge that one away.
That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homiyanis.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
They've been running around behind you for like 2
Yeah,
minutes.
you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Dakan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Good intel,
Perfect.
bro.
Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
I kind of like this crew. This crew's with it.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
Gotcha. Who's watching me? Paimon, you better
It's gonna
keep your
come down
mouth
to a fight
shut.
one way or another. So let's all be careful.
I got this.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
She knows that.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
God, I love you. I love when they don't make me do the transitions on my own.
Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, Elon, where you at? Whoops. Wait. Oh. They gave me a trial at the end, messed up my team rotation.
That's close enough.
Busted.
No. I was trying to talk to the. Oh my god, I hate this stupid girl. Get out of my face, this dumbass bear. Damn, this D is busted. I mean, compared to mine. I need my deal. I should have looked.
You're the Flame Bane.
Yes, she is.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk.
God, I love
Are
you.
you buddies with Dakan al-Akhmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
I wouldn't lie to that face.
You know the code of being
She
a
beat
mercenary,
me.
just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer.
So you
What
do
makes
have
you
an
think I
employer.
talk?
So there's a power
That might have
struggle.
worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes?
Oh,
You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you. I'm not
Take his
joking
legs.
around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way.
Ooh, I'll
2
pay for the pain.
seconds.
I mean,
I'll save you the trouble.
hello? What?
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
Oh, he was a hardcore man. Okay.
I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
That's one of the followers I would need if I was a mercenary
I'll
who.
wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Search him.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking.
That'd be funny though.
There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something.
I'm saying,
I'm really sorry.
don't apologize to him. He did to himself. Alright, look for clues. What do we got? Food and water. Anything. Nothing there. Alright, what's in the box? Weapons, medicine, bandages. Okay. I mean, they could keep some of that. Uh-oh. What was he carrying on him?
Goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homoyani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
Don't you dare.
Could it just be another family with the same last name?
First name too,
I'd be
Paimon.
surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here?
Hold up. Let's analyze this.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet.
But that is add more
what this
credence
piece
to the
of paper
theory I just
confirms
had.
is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
Hold on.
What if the Homayanis
I'll
have
turn
been
off
kept in the
audio.
dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakan al-Ahmar?
I think they do know. They're pretty wealthy. They'd be dumb not to know. Also, I think maybe they're doing this on account of DEHYA. Like, I think she's the last thing. Look at that thing doing little tricks in the background over there. That's pretty neat. But I think they're doing this so DEHYA can meet with her father. Or because her father wants to meet her. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's a possibility.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
It's maybe
Actually,
heartbreaking.
we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Oh.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, stop pulling teeth.
You all
Just
look
do
a
it.
little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
Oh.
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
Y'all both about to be angry at
So
your
something
daddies.
is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically
Mainly
quiet.
Paimon. We're always
On
quiet.
any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, Dunyarzad, we're back! So tell me, what happened?
She is really perceptive. Holy crap.
Well,
Bro, this story quest is kicking ass.
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah. It makes as little sense to us as it does to you.
What if the mom is
I've
doing
never
it and
doubted
just
the master's
framing him?
integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
It's unlikely, but still somewhat likely at the same time.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me.
Of course, Junior.
Since you've
Anytime.
told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In
Oh?
the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost.
He hired her
However,
for
There are
contacts.
plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought.
Oh, now they putting
I
some
think
more
I get what you're
backstory on
saying.
this. Now I'm definitely
I think none of this
suspicious.
was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring DEHYA into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get DEHYA to be your bodyguard?
So, are they working with her dad?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
Oh, you in for a rude
That
awakening
still doesn't
then.
rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
Damn.
Please allow me to introduce these two.
That's
This
her
is the
dad?
traveler, and next to him is his travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to
Bro,
finally
you look
meet
just
them
like
in person.
Zubair with a worse haircut.
But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
Damn.
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
Coming clean, huh?
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing.
Oh, honesty.
What I do know, though, dear, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Don't tell me her dad's
Wait.
dead.
Me?
They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. All seemed lost. A group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar.
Okay.
Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyazad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
Damn.
He said that
You're
he
held
had
by
no
the same man.
particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age.
Wait,
We
they're the
started talking
same?
about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time and offered everyone generous remuneration.
I like this story so far.
That's what happened.
I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door.
That's her daddy?
The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
Oh.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
How do you know a
He
bodyguard won't
planted
come in
the
handy one day?
seeds.
I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named DEHYA.
So he was the one who recommended DEHYA to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If DEHYA could stay
No,
in my
you got
house
a wanderer
and
picture.
keep
Get out
working
of
as a
me. Get away
bodyguard,
from me.
then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Damn.
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see DEHYA as my own daughter.
Wait,
And
that means
that's
they can
also
never
why
be
I
the
tried to
I'm
persuade
stopping.
you
I'm
to
stopping.
stay
I'm
when
stopping.
you asked for permission to leave.
If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Please don't feel that
The
way.
world definitely needs you. Let's
I'm
not.
angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Well, let's take a pause. I already had one scare when I thought Scaramouche wiped out Ayaka and Kazuha from existence. You cannot go anywhere.
Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Let's beat some ass. I'm ready.
I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Huh. No, I'm just gonna win this with DEHYA alone. Huh. My queen don't never need help. Oh, I couldn't get the meat.
She's so strong.
Yes, sir.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far.
But I will.
Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore.
Is he dead? Oh.
Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
Oh, calm down, Dia.
All right,
Calm down.
everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
I figured.
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
Oh, she all
A few
conflicted.
years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
I don't think it's them.
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
They killed him?
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
He was a
Those were
dictator.
a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tigridi, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks.
Damn.
But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were
Damn.
probably the only person in all of Deshret's relics who didn't know about it.
Wow. He actually kept
Ever
that
since
from
you were
her.
born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules.
Damn.
Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well.
Damn.
But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
Okay, but slow down. Pause. Wait, I gotta check. Make sure I don't miss anything. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all start the fight. I gotta check for chests. You all ran so quickly, you didn't give me a chance to explore properly. Hold on. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. To battle!
Let's get it on!
Ooh, this guy's pretty big. Blazing beast for the win! Wait, you an enemy? Goodbye. Wait, let me get back in the sauce. Alright, hit you some taijutsu. Cookie Village, something always strikes twice.
Wait! They were charging ahead without checking for any traps!
We took down everybody, bye, Mom. Hey.
Hey,
Oh, a chest. This has to be
I
the
wasn't
final area.
expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Get down
don't waste
here,
your
bitch.
breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run. Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already.
Then get down here and prove
I
it.
witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin.
Yeah.
Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing.
That's right. Yeah.
The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
Oh.
Eliminate them!
Wait. Oh my god. There was a bit more than I was expecting. Hold on.
Be quiet.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm only playing D for this. Whoops. Excuse that little flop. Huh. Getting lost in the sauce, huh, Chica?
Out that high platform.
Ooh. It gotta be a cutscene. Where the homies at? The homies made it? Who are you?
Get out of my way!
Oh, y'all are just really slow. Okay.
Come and face me, Mitchell! Ugh. So they've broken through the front as well.
Yes, sir.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
Why you bitch me? You coward. You got a bad look. Knock him out.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Don't you dare show me
Time
that
to
face.
pay for everything you've done, Mitchell.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Don't you dare blow this place up. You sore ass loser.
Hey, wait!
Oh god. Run, everybody, run. It's about to be bad. What was that? No.
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
For every single one you gave my father. Try me. Yeah, y'all better stand down.
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Ooh, but let me get that chest, though.
Let's go. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno.
No.
Let's go.
I'm getting Raptalia vibes. Let's do this. She about to go here and literally see a burnt skeleton. Oh my god, Dia. I'm here to hug you after this.
So, this was his final destination.
Take the hood off for once, homies. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane? Must be the one that Dia's father used.
Bruh.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
That's his grave.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
I guess something else metal. If he had a weapon on him. Or armor? I don't know. Oh. It was a sword cane. He had the. Ooh, that looked nice. Hold on.
Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
He kept that? Oh, he was a good dad.
The dragon is no more. For
That was
Princess Leia
him?
has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal
That's
peace
little
and
Dia.
prosperity
Look
to
at
us
her.
all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
Aw.
Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech.
Aw, she has stage fright.
Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
He was a good dad. Oh, that's so sweet. Don't cry. Don't do it. I will cry. Nahida already
Proclaim
got
our
me.
victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge.
What do we got?
I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter from me?
Don't read it out loud.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone.
Deuces.
You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you
Aww.
were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
What?
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I
Ain't
don't
no
know.
shot. They really throw in a twist like that
I
here?
was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert.
I knew there was very little
As
family
fate would have
resemblance
it, I went
between
out
them,
into
but I
the
did
desert
not
for a
expect
drink
that.
one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Now we need to figure out who her actual parents are in the next story quest.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
Wow.
That's the end of the letter.
That's crazy.
In the end,
He
I
just
was still
found her
thinking
in
of
the
me as a little
desert.
child. I suppose. Or
Bro.
I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Honestly, makes it better.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you
Kinda.
already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me.
Yep, I knew
I
it.
just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
Hey.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Oh, sure.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I don't want to
I'll
stop
help
you from
too.
going forward. Yes, you
Thank
will.
you.
It's a team
All
effort.
of you.
Hands in.
Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky.
I can't wait.
Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Friends, that was so good. Lion's blood. I don't even want to go to sleep now. I'm hyped. Alright, but I am going to end the video there. Oh my god, DEHYA's quest was absolutely phenomenal. The best 2 hours I ever could spend recording this. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, especially if you're a DEHYA main. I am one of them, to be sure. Alright, later, homies.